What's up, everyone from Don't Feed the Gamers? It's your old radical pal here, 90s Cory. We're here at C2E2 in Chicago. It's the Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo. We're having a blast here. I am with Christina L. Barr here. She's an established author here, set up her booth, and her artwork is looking fantastic here. And we're here to talk about this new book that you're writing called The Dark Mermaid. Can you tell us a little bit about what it's about?
Yeah, it's a take on the very original story, but just obviously a much darker one.
The original one by Hans Christian Andersen.
Yeah.
That's the fairy tale.
And so the very first line in the opening book is, I was born with a defect. On the surface world, they call it kindness.
Yeah.
So this is a very different world than the bubbly, like, Little Mermaid that people are accustomed
The dark
to.
underbelly.
And so it follows a character named Luna, and so she saves the life of a human named Ian, and it basically ruins her life. She's outcasted by her father, who's a very cruel ruler, and so she takes comfort and hides with the sea witch, who's her father's greatest enemy. So the sea witch, she knows how to fight already, but the sea witch kind of teaches her more, and also teaches her magic as well. But Luna is afraid that her magic can turn dark, and she doesn't want to be anything like what her father is, or even be like what the sea witch is, because even though she's grown close to the sea witch, she's also obviously hell-bent on revenge for how her father betrayed her some years ago too. And so she later finds Ian later in life and has a connection to him. And it also kind of plays on the fairy tale true love aspect too, because I mean in real life you don't usually meet someone and decide to run away with them like in a day or something, and this mythology describes that true love isn't actually it's actually mystic, and there's a force in the universe that actually draws two people together for either good or chaos. And so there's a big question mark on whether it's chaos that is actually bringing them together.
Yeah.
So she will eventually make a deal to get legs, but her father actually wants her to kill Ian to regain her honor and prove that she's his heir, and some other things I won't divulge in the interview.
Yeah.
You just got to read it yourself.
Yeah.
But it's a really interesting and new fresh take on it, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah, it sounds really radical. It's such a big premise from taking the original story, then seeing it through this this newer, darker lens, and this this eerie tone to it, and just everything you remembered about the original story, but just completely reversed. And can you tell us how you kind of came up with the concept of taking that story and making it this new way?
I'm big on the Disney stories. I know there's all these. I was thinking about all these other live action stuff that they're doing, and I just thought it'd be interesting to kind of to take it and reshape it into something else.
Yeah.
And so I was reading the original story, and I'm like, man, this is way darker. Well, I had read it before, but I was just kind of catching up. Like, this is way darker.
Yeah,
than Ariel's little story.
The mermaid,
I mean, she dies and turns to sea foam at the end.
Yeah, she
didn't kill the prince.
It says when she's walking, every movement she makes with her human body is slicing her slowly.
Yeah,
It gives her really bad pain.
I guess it's a way with all fairy tales.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you go back to original stories, if you read something like Odyssey, sirens are not nice beings.
Yeah.
They sing the sailors to try and to
Lure
kill
them to their death.
So I looked at other history and legends and stuff too, and so and actually some cultures and people actually believe in mermaids too. In Nigeria, my dad did a mission trip out there, and you could not convince them that they're not real. Some of those people are convinced that there's actually mermaids.
I saw it. There was a blurry photo of it. That is our proof.
So I don't know. I write.
Robert Stack told us it can't be a lie.
I usually write dark stuff anyway.
Yeah.
They're not usually on purpose, but I just want to do something different. And so I binge watch H2O just to add water. I'm a little ashamed to admit that. I don't know. It was a really cheesy show, but I kind of really liked it.
So are you referencing all the different kind of permutations of the Little Mermaid story that we've seen before? And obviously there's the Disney version that we, all us cool 90s kids, would only understand that grew up with.
Well, I'm sure a little kid growing too. But Ariel, how she had sidekicks, Flounder and Sebastian, and even Scully. There's someone that takes the place of all those.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a goofy little sidekick, but she befriends someone who's actually a shapeshifter, and they can shapeshift to different animals. So they
nice. So that's like a nice way to get all of them all into one character.
Yeah, and so he's actually of human origin. He's actually, when she meets him, he's trapped in human form, in animal form, and he's trying to find a way to get back to being a human. Yeah. And so he's still like her outside source to dropping the knowledge, and he brings her treasures like the original Little Mermaid story as well. So there's a nod to that. When I was thinking about her love interest, I was thinking of like who would actually look like Prince Eric in our Hollywood, and I thought of Ian Somerhalder, so that's why her love interest is named Ian.
Nice.
So I mean, his eyes are really clear. So.
Oh, those eyes are really dreamy. Yeah, you can't imagine a better prince for the Little Mermaid for you to be infatuated with.
It's funny because I was a big fan of Lost, but at first he was just Boone and this kid running around looking for a pen.
Yeah, getting crushed by a plane. Spoilers.
And then after he was on Vampire Diaries, I'm like, he was on Lost.
Yeah, that guy. Oh man.
It's funny what a role can do for you.
Oh, and totally. Like he really turned it around there. Was there anyone else you had in mind, like in your head when you were characterizing the people in the same vein?
Gosh, I don't think so. I think he's probably the only one.
Yeah.
Like I mean, for a lot of my other books, I have folders of people who play certain people, but this is probably the only one not really. The only one I kind of had in mind was
you gotta represent this.
And he'd be kind of too old to do it anyway, so it was just kind of maybe I'll find the next new.
What about the naming for the main character Luna?
Well, actually, everyone, the mermaids, they speak to each other telepathically.
Yeah. Oh, really?
So they don't really refer to each other having those names. Yeah. So the Sea Witch, the whole time, will just be referred to as the Sea Witch. And her father will just be the father of the kingdom. The only reason why she has a name is because when she befriends the shapeshifter, he gifts her a name. And so she remembered the first time she saw the moon, when she was coming up from the water, and she asked what that was called. And so they thought being called the moon was stupid. So he threw out a couple names, and she liked Luna.
Yeah, this is kind of a stretch, but when I was reading your description and I saw that her name was Luna, I kind of think okay, so Luna, that's Spanish for moon, and that's moon obviously is during the night where it's dark, and this is our dark version of the Little Mermaid story. And then we have the classic, the Disney version. Her name is Ariel, which Ariel can kind of sometimes describe the sun as having an aerial, just the way that it's round, and then it's got all the pokey things around.
Oh my gosh, I should tell people.
So I think that to me, I was wondering did she really was she getting really deep with that parallelism, because that's what I tend to think of stuff like
that. Oh gosh, I should tell people that.
So yeah, I think that maybe subconsciously what you may have been going for.
Sure.
Even you need to know.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But if so, that I think and that works because it is so it is such a stark contrast from what we've seen before with that story. And to see it, represented not just in what the characters do and what they're going through, but also, with the symbolism there.
I kind of struggled with when I was kind of trying to figure out what was going to be similar and what was not. Because I mean, I kind of wanted her to have red hair, because that's so iconic. But if it gets big and people are cosplaying, I don't want someone to be her and have red hair and think they're thinking of Ariel and not Luna. So I had to change things like that, and even with the name, it took a while to come up with, because in the original story, I don't think they ever really give her real name either. And then I think that they did a cartoon version, I think they came out in the 70s.
Yeah.
And, gosh, I can't think of her name. But it was an Ariel.
Yeah. I think I heard recently that some other studio, not Disney, is planning a live action.
I think Universal.
Yeah, but they also said they want to make this one darker too, and go for that tone. Are you hoping they'll give you a ring, maybe?
Well, that would be awesome. Well, I thought it was already supposed to be in production.
I believe so.
They rumored that Grace Montez was supposed to be in, but I think that she said she would take a break from acting a little bit. So whatever happened behind the scenes fell apart. I don't know. Well, I heard it's supposed to be based off of the original story, and obviously the original story is darker, and it just kind of blows at the end,
Yeah, so, such a downer.
So I would imagine if they actually turned it into a film that they have to tweak it a little bit. It's just really sad.
There's always a chance of a sequel, you know.
Yeah.
They can always get your number some way.
Well, I mean, mermaids are kind of in right now. Like, I
Yeah.
know they're redoing Splash. That movie was Tom Hanks.
Yeah, there was that one last year in China that released. That was like one of the biggest movies ever, especially for it being a Chinese production.
And the H2O series just added on.
Yeah.
Netflix picked it up and it's like Make Over Mermaid.
Yeah,
so.
there was that Aquamarine movie with JoJo.
That was some time ago, but yeah.
You never know. Like, you know, she can come. JoJo's been coming back, so she might want to bring that back. You never know.
Well, there's another independent indie writer, Amanda Hawking. She got her big series starting off as I think Awakening or something, or Awake maybe, but it's about sirens and mermaids and stuff. So her friend just encouraged her to write and put her books on Amazon, and they're just like $1. Bloggers picked it up. A year and a half later, she's a millionaire.
Yeah. Wow.
So she's like one to aspire to be.
Yeah. Nice. Was there any other like kind of like influences you pulled from other kinds of media, and outside of like the Little Mermaid story?
I don't know. Oh gosh. Well, this another fact or cool feature. All my books are usually they have nothing to do with each other.
Yeah. No connected in
No, they're
universe.
not connected. But this one is actually connected in another universe with its own universe. So I have a book called Phases of Growth in the Sky.
Yeah.
It's about werewolves.
Nice.
And so that's the series for that is there's a trilogy that it's like the Cursed Moon series.
Yeah.
And there's another book series that's coming out with this year too. I think the Cursed Blood series, and that's about vampires.
Awesome.
And so this is a Cursed Water series. So after all their trilogies finish, they'll all intersect with each other.
That would be awesome. I think that was the one. My main issue with the Twilight films was there were no mermaids in it. I think that was the one.
That was the one thing
that was the one thing it was missing. That would have fixed all the narrative problems, all of the any problems people would have had with the acting. Yeah, I think that was the one thing it would have needed. Yeah. Just give Edward a random another mermaid love interest, or even a merman interest. I think that would be a good wrench in that works. I think.
Well, as Luna begins to like really kind of do her magic and stuff, it transitions from like really just being about a mermaid to also being known as kind of another sea witch. So that magic element will build and play a lot into this underworld too.
Now you said this was going to be like you intend for this to be part of the series, correct? So have you thought at all, like have you planned ahead, like where the story will be going afterwards?
Yeah. There's some things I'm not 100% sold on yet. But it was like the first one. Yeah. But I do have it planned out, especially like I'm really excited to get through all of them to get to the point where they can start infecting each other's lives. Because it's not going to be like the Avengers where everybody seems, I mean, there's going to be some things where they're like at odds with some of the characters and like warring with each other.
Have you thought at all about like doing a reverse of the Disney's direct-to-DVD Little Mermaid 2 with Ariel's daughter?
No.
No? Good. That's probably for the best.
Maybe the prequel.
Yeah, the prequel. That's right, I forgot about the prequel. Yeah, that was us too. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, like that sounds really good. Do you have any like other like projects like this in this vein that you're also like planning for the future? Like a dark take on like classic stories you've known?
Oh gosh, not so far.
Yeah.
But as I was thinking about this when I'm talking about it, I thought maybe that would be cool to kind of take different takes on stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I have like my goal is to finish 30 books by the time I'm 30, and I have so many books started that are in series that I have to get through because I don't want 5 years down the line someone's like, where's the sequel to this book? I'm like, I'm sorry, I started 10 other book series. So I'm trying to kind of discipline myself a little bit so I can start pushing some stuff out.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea too. I think it's definitely focus on what you've got right now and make the best thing that you've got that you're that's very fresh and then eventually the other stuff I think will fall. So I think that's really awesome. Well, this book sounds really awesome. Can you tell us like when it's you plan on having it come out?
May 19th.
Oh really? And will it be available on digital?
It'll be available on digital, and also we'll be able to order it offline.
Nice. That's awesome.
But if you order it on the day it comes out, there's probably like from Kindle, it'll just be 99 cents the first day.
Really nice. Awesome.
Get the deal.
Yeah, get them
the
deals,
deal.
man. That's awesome. Do you have any like social media and stuff? That
Yeah, you can go to our website, ninjadustpublishing.com. Twitter is at ninjadustpub. Facebook's Ninja Dust Publishing, and I think YouTube is Ninja Dust Official.
Nice.
But all those social media handles are on my website.
Yeah, so that's the best way to to know when the book goes live. Are you going to do any other conventions like this anytime soon?
Motors. Well, I hope I can get the Motor City on my waiting list. But mostly this year I have some author events. I'm going to mostly all in Michigan. There's about like 5 or 6 I have lined up. And but I hope to go to New York Comic Con this year. That's always been a big goal of mine. Something always comes up. Like my day job is politics, so last year there was absolutely zero chance of me going anywhere in October.
I can't imagine where your inspiration for the dark underbellies of different social structures could possibly have come from.
Well, that's like work stuff. Like I do fun. I do graphic design. So I mean, I'm like involved in all that stuff, but I don't want to like bring it all out into all this stuff. But actually, I do have a dystopian novel that I have in mind that's part of the 30 by 30 plan. So you can watch for that.
Oh, we will. That's actually awesome. Well, Christine, I think this has been most excellent talking to you. I'm really excited to see how this book goes and just to see everything I've ever known about this story flipped over on its head and just make me start crying.
I'll try to make you cry. It's usually
you will. Luckily, I'll probably be wearing sunglasses like right now, so it'll be able to hide. So
like an anime, like big white line.
Well, Christine, thank you very much for talking for us. And on behalf of Don't Feed the Gamers, I just want to say thank you. And we'll be sure to check out your book. And thanks for talking with us.
All right, thanks for having me.